Welcome to our very first family service. My name is Amy.
My name is Dawn, and it's great to be with you this morning. Amy and I serve as the religious exploration leaders at First Parish in Concord, Massachusetts. That means that we offer programs for children, teens, and families.
At a time when we cannot be together in person, we're offering this service as a way for children and families to be able to explore together at home. We, as a Unitarian Universalist community, we believe that your life is a blessing, that our lives are connected, and together we bring more love and understanding into the world.
If you have a chalice or a candle at home, you're welcome to light that along with us. Please find an adult to help you do that safely. And Delaney and Theo are going to lead us this morning in our chalice lighting.
We are Unitarian Universalists with minds that think, hearts that love, and hands that are ready to serve.
Thanks, Delaney and Theo. It is really wonderful to have members of our First Parish community leading our chalice lighting. And there will be more information later about how you and your family could be part of our family service.
Wow, that was a terrific new way for us to light our chalice together. And there's so much right now that is new ways of going to school, new ways of working, new ways of being First Parish together, new, and different.
Can you guess what we're exploring this week?
How to increase voter turnout
In 2020?
Multitasking?
I know. Let's explore that timeless question. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Respect for the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part.
Bamboo? Wow, those are some really great and interesting guesses. Well, the theme of our service today is how we approach things that are new and different. Change is hard. We can feel anxious when we don't know what to expect. But change also allows for new opportunities. And opportunities give us the chance to do something like this, our first family service. And it gives us a chance to be with you and your families and practice Unitarian Universalism at home. Today, we're going to explore together how we can adapt to change.
One of the exciting things that's happening at First Parish in Concord this year is that we have a new children's choir director.
We are very excited to introduce you to Brendan Ferrari.
So we're going to do that right now. Let's introduce Brendan.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Dawn. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Brendan. It's so good to see your face.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. We were wondering if you would be willing to play the game Two Truths and a Lie.
Let's do it.
All right. We thought that could be a fun way to start to get to know you. Brendan, I don't know if you've played this game before, but the way it works is you tell us 3 things about you, and 2 of them are true and 1 of them's a lie, and you can do it in whatever order you want because Dawn and I and everyone who is joining us will try to guess which one is not true.
All right. Sounds good. I have hiked Mount Washington twice. My second one, I have sung on Canadian national television. And the third, I have met Chris Evans, who plays Captain America.
Whoa. This is not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Oh, Dawn, we've got to think about this. haven't really had a chance to meet Brendan before. Let's see now. The first one was A, hiked Mount Washington. Do you remember the other ones, Dawn?
I think he was that he has sung on Canadian television, national television, and 3, I know Chris Evans is local. His parents, his mother runs the Concord Youth Theater, so that's very, very likely that he could have met Chris Evans.
Interesting. Then I am gonna guess that the lie is A. He has not climbed Mount Washington twice. What about you, Dawn?
Oh my goodness, this is hard because Mount Washington's a hard mountain. And Brent, I mean, he's our new children's choir director, so it would make sense that he has sung on the Canadian national TV. I think I'm going to say maybe he's making that one up because it seems, like maybe because he does sing. So I'm going to go with B. So Amy, you chose A, and I'm choosing B.
Okay.
And I'm wondering what everyone out there is thinking. So what do you all think? All right, Brendan, Amy, are we ready? Are we ready to find out?
I am. I'm so curious.
Brendan, which one is right?
All right. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's C. C is the one that is a lie.
So C is...
I have not met Chris Evans. I have, though, met Robert Downey Jr., who plays Iron Man.
Oh my goodness.
So those of you who are watching this, and if you guessed C, that is correct.
Yay!
Thank you so much for sharing something about yourself.
Absolutely.
We look forward to getting to know you even better over the course of this year.
Yes.
So today, since we're talking a lot about positively dealing with change, I wanted to sing you a song that some of you may know, which is called Meditation on Breathing. I chose this song today because even when change gets challenging for me, whether it's finding creative ways to spend time with family and friends that I might not be able to be in person with, or preparing to teach choir and music virtually, both at First Parish and at my school, or even thinking about the best ways to get to know all of you without us actually being together, it helps often for me, simply to take a deep breath when I'm feeling overwhelmed, and it really does get me back on track and feeling better. So that's what I thought about as I was looking at this song, and I hope you do too, and I hope you enjoy. Breathe in, breathe out. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. When I breathe in, I'll breathe out. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe out. When I breathe out, I'll
I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love.
Oh,
Whew.
a deep breath. It's good to be reminded of meditation on breathing. I'm so glad that Brendan chose that song to share with us today.
Absolutely. I agree, Amy. That is one thing that is always with us, our breath. And when we feel anxious or when things feel new and maybe a little scary, we can always go back to our breath. Slow it down, breathe in and breathe out.
Ooh, good reminder. And thank you for what you said about change and opportunity. I am enjoying this opportunity to do something new with you, this family service. And we are going to continue to experiment and find new ways for us to explore together online and at home.
And Amy and I have had a lot of fun doing this because we've been able to be very creative and use our imagination and imagine new ways of doing this with you. And, you know, thinking about creativity and imagination makes me think about First Parish and the stage after service and some of the things that happened up there on that stage. There are some creative imaginary things happening. We had drawing on the stage, and some of those drawings were just really amazingly creative.
Yes, and Peter Bowden, who's my husband, has been helping us create this family service. And so we're going to bring him from behind the scenes so he can lead you in a drawing challenge.
Hey friends, I'm Peter. Are you ready for our animal drawing challenge game? The way this works is I have this spinny wheel on my phone. It's connected to my computer now. I'm going to spin it twice, and that's going to give us two different animals. Your drawing challenge is to draw a combination or a hybrid of the two. So for example, if I spun kitten for the first one, and then the second one was a snail, you'd have to try and draw a kitten snail or snail kitten. What would that look like? All right, so let's do it. I'm going to spin twice, and then I'm going to start drawing. Then you can start drawing at home. And if you want to do more challenges, just ask your family to give you the name of two different animals. So let's do it. First spin. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Are you ready? The octopus or turtle? Turtle. All right, that's our first. Second spin. Turtle. Is that kind of easy? You just put a shell on whatever it is. All right, and turtle octopus. That's kind of a hard one. Do you want to try that? All right, let's do one more spin in case you want to not do the turtle octopus. I was like giving you a choice. You can pass if you want. So turtle octopus, or you could do a turtle cat for something a little easier. All right, let's start the turtle octopus. You can work on your pictures at home now during the service, or if you want to do it later, give yourself more challenges. Have fun, be creative, and I'd love to see your pictures.
Thank you, Peter, for sharing that drawing challenge with us. I look forward to seeing how some of you combine a turtle and an octopus. Please ask your parents to email your drawings to us so that we could feature you in one of the family services. Drawing and coloring are fun ways to be creative. It's amazing how just with some paper and art supplies, we can create something new. This week, we are exploring how we approach things that are new and different. And right now, the whole globe is adapting to change. Life is always changing. If you follow the life cycle of an oak tree, you'll see how just from a small seed, the tree grows up into a sapling, and then a mighty tree with roots down deep and branches reaching up to the sky. And then the seeds start to fall down to the earth again. I have another example of a life cycle that I'd like to share with you. Isn't it amazing how out of a very tiny egg, an egg that's the size of the top of a pin on the underside of a leaf, emerges a caterpillar. This caterpillar is a monarch caterpillar, and I always love the fancy stripes that it has when it grows into its full size. And there you can see it's eating and eating to give itself energy and nourishment to be able to transform yet again from a caterpillar into a chrysalis, and then emerging as a beautiful butterfly. Each of us is also growing and changing each day. Our bodies and our minds continue to grow and change inside us. There are also changes happening in the world all around us. A lot is happening at this moment. And sometimes change is exciting and fun. Sometimes it feels like we're living in the middle of a storm, our lives blown around by all that is new and different. Do you remember earlier in the service when we asked you to guess what our theme was this week? And the panda guessed bamboo? Well, that got me to thinking, and it reminded me of a spiritual teaching. Several proverbs and wisdom stories say that we can learn from bamboo. And so I want to show you a picture of the bamboo in a moment. Instead of being rigid like a mighty oak, we can bend when the wind blows. We can be flexible, yet strong and firmly rooted. One of the ways that we're firmly rooted is through the support of our family. So we hope that you will make time and space to continue to explore this theme with your family at home. Maybe you're going to want to do it on Sundays because that's when your family used to go to First Parish together. Or maybe it will be over a meal or on a walk or before bedtime. But I encourage you to not just wait until you have time, but to create a space for you to continue exploring together. A special time to go deeper. And here are our questions for this week. What changes are you facing right now? I know we're facing all kinds of changes, from different ways of going to school and work. Maybe your feet have grown so much over the summer that your sneakers are tight. What are some things you can do to make the changes easier? By making space as a family to share with each other, we can then help each other find new ways to approach these things. So those are our questions for the week. Your next step is to plan a time to explore with your family at home. And now, our First Parish in Concord benediction.
Go out into the world in peace. Have courage. Hold on to what is good. Return to no person evil for evil. Strengthen the faint-hearted. Support the weak. Help the suffering. Honor all beings.
Our first family service is over, but our exploration has just begun. Please subscribe to our family service email list to receive resources and a coloring page to continue exploring at home. The link is in the description of this video. You'll also find ways to submit a chalice lighting video and contribute to the family service. If you're watching this live, our 10 o'clock service will be starting shortly. And until we see you again, be well.